My mate quit the rat race to become an apple farmer, and now he's whining about how much work it is. So I told him to just grow a pear. 3 guys are walking through the woods when they find a lamp. One of them picks it up, rubs it, and out pops a genie. Delighted, the genie says, "You have finally freed me after all these years, so I'll grant each one of you 3 wishes." The first guy immediately shouts out, "I want £1,000,000,000. Poof. He's holding a printout that shows his account balance is now in fact 1,003,50. The second man thinks for a bit, then says, "I want to be the richest man alive." Poof. He's holding papers showing his net worth is now well over 100 billion. The third guy thinks even longer about his wish, then says, "I want my left arm to rotate clockwise for the rest of my life." Poof. His arm starts rotating. The genie tells them it's time for their second wish. First guy says, "I want to be married to the most beautiful woman on earth." Poof. A stunning beauty wraps herself around his arm. Second guy says, "I want to be good looking and charismatic, so I can have every girl I want." Poof. His looks change and the first guy's wife immediately starts flirting with him. Third guy says, "I want my right arm to rotate counterclockwise until I die." Poof. Now both his arms are rotating in opposite directions. The genie tells them to think very carefully about their third wish. First guy does, and after a while says, "I never want to become sick or injured. I want to stay healthy until I die." Poof. His complexion improves, his acne is gone and his knees don't bother him anymore. Second guy says, "I never want to grow old. I want to stay 29 forever." Poof. He looks younger already. Third guy smiles triumphantly and says, "My last wish is for my head to nod back and forth." Poof. He's now nodding his head and still flailing his arms around. The genie wishes them good luck, disappears, and the men soon go their separate ways. Many years later they meet again and chat about how things have been going. First guy is ecstatic, "I've invested the money and multiplied it many times over, so me and my family will be among the richest of the rich pretty much forever. My wife is a freak in the sheets, and I've never gotten so much as a cold in all these years." Second guy smiles and says, "Well, I built charities worldwide with a fraction of my wealth. I'm still the richest guy alive and also revered for my good deeds. I haven't aged a day since we last met, and yes, your wife is pretty wild in bed." Third guy walks in, flailing his arms around and nodding his head, and says, "Guys, I think I fucked up." An army captain is assigned to a remote desert post in Iraq. During inspection, he notices a camel tied up outside the barracks. He asks the soldier, "Why is the camel there?" The soldier says, "There are 250 men here and no women." Sometimes men get urges. A month later the captain has urges himself. He puts the ladder behind the camel, drops his trousers and has sex with the camel. He asks the soldier, "Is that how the men do it?" "No sir, they usually ride it to the brothel." Due to the current economic situation in the world, I've started a dating site for chickens. It's not my full-time job, I'm just doing it to make ends meet. A husband tells his wife that he met a girl with 12 breasts. Husband, "I met a girl with 12 breasts." Wife, "That sounds strange." Husband, "Doesn't." Please smash the like button, and subscribe to my channel.